My topic for today's presentation is about HDS cholesterol and its benefits. We are going to talk about the health benefits of HDL or high DL, high density lipoproteins, and what are the harmful effects of LDL or low density lipoprotein. The cholesterol which is present in the HDL cholesterol, HDL lipoprotein is called as good cholesterol, and the cholesterol which is present in the LDL lipoprotein is called as a bad cholesterol. And why we are calling like that, we are going to see in the next coming slides. What is the total blood cholesterol level is all about? We When we measure our blood for lipid profile, we will get results for cholesterol, triglycerides, HDL cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, and cholesterol HDL ratio. So the normal level of cholesterol or desirable level is below 200 milligrams per deciliter, and the borderline should be 200 to 239 milligram per dl, and high risk is 240 milligram per dl. That is, if a person is having cholesterol level above 240, he is prone to develop heart disease. And the triglyceride level should be less than 150 milligram per dl. The borderline is 150 to 199, and the high risk level is 200 to 499 milligram per dl. HDL cholesterol level should be 60 milligram per dl. The borderline level is 35 to 45 milligram per dl, and the high risk level is below 35 milligrams per deciliter. The LDL cholesterol level should be 60 to 130 milligram per dl, and borderline level should be 130 to 159 milligram per dl, and the high risk level is 160 to 189 milligram per dl. The cholesterol, total cholesterol to HDL ratio should be 4, that is the desirable level, and the borderline level is 5, and high risk level is 6. That is, if the person is having 6 and above, that shows his HDL cholesterol is low or total cholesterol level is high. Why we are giving importance to lipoproteins? So lipoprotein is a biochemical assembly whose primary purpose is to transport the hydrophobic lipid molecule in plasma or other extracellular fluids. Lipoproteins are given importance because they are the mode of transport for cholesterol through the bloodstream and lymphatic fluid. Two types of lipoproteins are involved in this function. One is low density lipoprotein, that is LDL. The other one is high density lipoprotein or HDL. LDL transport cholesterol from its site of synthesis, that is from the liver to the body cells. And in the cells, the cholesterol is separated from the LDL and is then used by the cells for various purposes, synthesis of steroid hormones and vitamin D and other steroid nuclei containing biomolecules. HDLs transport excessive or unused cholesterol from the body's tissue back to the liver, where the cholesterol is broken down to bile acid and is then excreted. So this is the main mode of excretion of cholesterol. About 70% of all cholesterol in the blood is carried by LDL particles, and most of the remaining amount of cholesterol is carried by HDLs. So LDL bound cholesterol is primarily responsible for the atherosclerotic plaque buildup of fatty deposits on the blood vessel wall, while HDL particles actually reduce or retard such atherosclerotic plaque buildup and thus beneficial to the health. Here also we can see that HDL cholesterol, it's high, the artery dimension and physiological structure is normal. Whereas if the LDL cholesterol level is high, we can see that the artery is narrowed, clogged, or blocked. What are the causes of high LDL cholesterol level? They are eating diet containing high amount of saturated fat. Diets with high saturated and hydrogenated fats can increase LDL cholesterol levels. Inactivity, not getting enough exercise can lead to weight gain, which is linked to increased cholesterol levels. Obesity, people who are overweight have an increased level of high cholesterol levels. Smoking, chemical in cigarette lowers HDL cholesterol levels and damages the inner lining of blood vessels, which can increase the risk of hardening of the arteries. Medical conditions like type 2 diabetic conditions, Underactive thyroid, kidney or liver conditions, and alcohol addiction have shown to increase the LDL cholesterol level. Menopause. For some women, cholesterol level can rise after menopause. Genetics. Familial hypercholesterolemia is an inherited form of high cholesterol that puts people at high risk of early heart disease development. Total cholesterol to HDL ratio. The total cholesterol to HDL ratio can help a person to know if they are consuming enough amount of good cholesterol and to limit sources of bad cholesterol. It can be measured by dividing the total cholesterol level by the HDL level. Ideally, the ratio should be below 4. The lower the number, the healthier the person's cholesterol number are. Diseases linked to high cholesterol. High cholesterol is associated with an elevated risk of cardiovascular diseases like stroke and peripheral vascular diseases. High cholesterol has also leads to high blood pressure. To manage or to prevent these conditions, one can try to reduce total cholesterol level in the blood. What makes HDL cholesterol so good? HDL cholesterol scavenges and removes LDL or bad cholesterol. HDL reduces, reuses, and recycles LDL cholesterol by transporting it to the liver and from where it can be reprocessed. HDL cholesterol acts as a maintenance screw for the inner walls, that is endothelium of blood vessels. Damage to the inner walls is the first step in the process of atherosclerosis, which cause heart attacks and strokes. HDL scrubs the wall, clean it, and keep it healthy. Good cholesterol, bad cholesterol, what is the difference? HDL cholesterol is the well behaved good cholesterol. This friendly scavenger cruises the bloodstream. High HDL levels reduces the risk for heart disease, but low level increases the risk. So, this transport of cholesterol from the peripheral tissues to the liver and for helping for elimination, this phenomenon is called as reverse transport of cholesterol. This is done only by HDL lipoprotein. Then how to increase HDL cholesterol? To have good heart and healthy blood flow, we have to balance between LDL and HDL cholesterol. Our HDL cholesterol should be high and LDL cholesterol should be low. What can I do if my HDL cholesterol level is low? If your HDL cholesterol is low, you can take several steps to boost your HDL level and reduce your risk for developing heart disease. First one is exercise. Aerobic exercise for 30 to 60 minutes on most of the days of the week can help to pump HDL level. Quit smoking. Tobacco smoke lowers HDL level and quitting can increase your HDL levels. Keep a healthy weight. Besides improving HDL levels, avoiding obesity reduces the risk for developing heart disease and multiple other health related conditions. Natural ways to increase HDL and decrease the LDL cholesterol. The following lifestyle changes can improve both HDL and LDL cholesterol. Exercise regularly, walking, swimming, tennis, climbing stairs, and running can improve our HDL cholesterol. Schedule a workout time block on your mobile calendar as a reminder. Commit to 40 minutes 4 to 5 times a week. Then healthier fats. Switch to mono unsaturated fats found in olive oil. Also select lean grass-fed beef and low-fat dairy, limiting your intake to 2 to 3 times a week. Omega-3 fatty acid foods. Increase the good HDL and reduce the triglyceride numbers with omega-3 fatty acids. Good food sources are walnuts, almonds, brown flax seeds, and some fish like salmon, mackerel, and herring. Consume protein rich plant foods. Switch to plant based foods over meat to improve bad LDL numbers. Consume protein rich beans, nuts, and seeds. Select unsalted raw or dry roasted nuts and seeds as healthy 1 ounce daily snack. Soluble fiber rich foods. Both soluble and insoluble fiber are heart healthy, but the soluble helps to lower the bad LDL numbers. And these foods to add your shopping list are oats, sweet potatoes, beans, peas, beets, eggplants, berries, apples, and oranges. How to increase HDL cholesterol? Eat less high fat food like trans fats, trans cholesterol foods. Avoid or least at least reduce fried foods, shellfish, egg yolks, bakery cookies and cakes, fatty red meat, dairy, canola oil, and foods with partially hydrogenated oil in the ingredient list. Lose excessive weight. Carrying just an extra 5 or 10 pounds can increase your cholesterol number and risk for heart disease. Look for simple ways to be more active, taking the stairs and parking further away from the building. Resist the urge to pick up fast food on the way home by having healthier foods and snacks around. How to increase HDL cholesterol is to quit smoking. Just implementing one of these lifestyle changes to your daily routine will improve your HDL to LDL ratio by 5. Imagine how your health will improve when you implement more of these changes. The number will further improve by another 5. So increase your HDL cholesterol level and live long by having a healthy heart. That's you have to take more of plant-based proteins and do regular exercise to maintain healthy heart and for long life. Thank you.